A few days ago, a man visited me in my garden here to share his concern about his children. From our discussions, I discovered that when he was in his 50s, or perhaps even earlier, he had laughed at warnings, chased excitement, postponed responsibilities, ignored his health, neglected his spiritual life, and treated fatherhood as something that could be corrected later. He believed age 50 was still very young. He believed 60 was very far away. Now, sitting before me at 62, he was not sick, but he was empty, not poor, but unsupported, not dead, but already forgotten. He ended our conversation with a sentence that I will not forget. He said, "If someone had spoken to me the way you are speaking to me now, I would have listened." This reflection is for those who have time to listen. If you are 50 or approaching it, this is a call to wisdom. So let me ask you sincerely, do your children see you as a man or woman of wisdom? Do they consult you when they have private struggles? Do they confide in you? Do they refer their friends to you for counseling? Do your children say, "Daddy, Mommy, pray for me"? When their friends are in trouble, are you the elder they recommend? Are you respected in your circles? Not because of age alone, but because of depth, character, and discernment? These are the silent questions age 50 demands you answer honestly. I have seen too many men in their 50s who, in spite of their gray hairs and expanding years, still live with recklessness of boys. Many forget that when you cross age 50, 60 is no long distant. It is frighteningly close, like tomorrow morning after tonight. And beyond 60, the nightfall of life begins to loom. Some of these men later sit in regret, wondering, why didn't anyone warn me? Why didn't anyone call me to order when there was still time? This piece is that warning. My sons, my daughters in your 20s, in your 30s, in your 40s, this is that call to order. This is your wake-up call. Yes, at 50, you may still look young. Your face may still glow. Your steps may still be in form. But looks are deceptive. The distance between 50 and 60 is not 10 years. It is more like 24 hours in the calendar of life. Once you blink, you are there. And when you arrive at 60, whether you like it or not, good night is no longer a metaphor. It's a reality. The evening of life has begun. You cannot be as strong as you were in your 30s or in your 40s. The bones, whether you agree or not, are weakening. The muscles are less forgiving. Nature itself is preaching a sermon. Slow down. Be wise. Prepare. From the moment you hit age 50, wisdom should replace youthful exuberance. Maturity should replace recklessness. Discernment should replace impulsiveness. Let those around you say, indeed, wisdom has visited this man. At 50, a man should no longer be chasing pleasures without purpose, living from hand to mouth with no savings or foresight, abandoning his wife emotionally or physically, outsourcing fatherhood to mothers, schools, or churches, quarreling like a street boy instead of resolving conflicts like an elder. At 50, if you have not been doing it, start today. Call your family to prayers every morning. If you are a Muslim, wake them up to pray. Prayer is important. At 50, stop competing foolishly with younger men instead of mentoring them. Stop refusing correction while demanding respect. Gray hairs without wisdom is a tragedy. Age without maturity is a public embarrassment. At age 50 and 60, you enter the age of legacy. Legacy is not what you say, it is what remains when you are silent. Legacy is not money alone, it is value, relationship, memories, and impact. Legacy is the story people tell when your name is mentioned in your absence. At this stage, life begins to ask you hard questions. What will your children remember you for? Who is better because of you? What wisdom have you deposited into others? What system will survive you? An elder who has no legacy has wasted his seniority. Reaping time has come far. At age 50 and 60, life becomes brutally honest. This is the season when you begin to reap what you sowed in your 20s, in your 30s, and in your 40s. If you built well, this age brings peace. If you planted well, this age brings rest. If you invested in relationship, this age brings honor. But if you planted badly or did not plant at all, this age exposes the error mercilessly. The good news is that 50 is not too late. This season offers you a final mercy, the opportunity to correct earlier mistakes, to apologize where needed, to rebuild bridges, to reconnect with children, to reorder your finances, to deepen your spiritual roots, to stop pretending and start preparing. My friend, listen to me. At 50, stop living as though you are immortal. At 50, stop postponing wisdom. At 50, stop gambling with what remains of your strength. Start living deliberately. Speak carefully. Love intentionally. Plan soberly. Pray deeply. Mentor generously. The crown of old age is honor, but honor is earned long before the grave. Act like the elder you are today. Time is watching, history is recording, and tomorrow is closer than you think. I love you, my friend. God be with you. Bye.